Tottenham Hotspur defender Ben Davies has just signed a new contract at the club. Troy Parrott is set to leave for Preston North End on a season-long loan. Alessandro Bastoni has stated he wants to stay at Inter Milan for many more years. And Heung-min Son talks about his relationship with Harry Kane. Welcome back to the channel. Hope you're all keeping well. This is another edition of Tottenham News, where I'll be going through all of the latest Spurs news, rumours and reports. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button and also like and share. If you're listening to this on an audio platform, do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And please do check out the channel sponsors, OneFootball, Zooch Converters, William Hill and Live Football on TV. Let's start with some good news and an official announcement from Tottenham Hotspur Football Club released this morning, all about defender Ben Davies. It states, "We are delighted to announce that Ben Davies has signed a new contract with the club that will run until 2025. The Wales international defender has been a model of consistency since his arrival from Swansea City in the summer of 2014 and shone last season as we finished fourth in the Premier League to qualify for the Champions League." Indeed, Ben's 43 appearances in all competitions last term, his 8th here, was his highest total yet for a season at Spurs, overtaking his 40 in the 2018-2019 season. He is now up to 271 appearances in all competitions and with 58 in our top 5 all-time European appearance makers. Captain on 3 occasions in the 2021-2022 season, the 29-year-old excelled on the left side of a central defence 3 in Antonio Conte's 3-4-3 system. Notably, he started 34 of 36 matches after Antonio's arrival in November, including 26 of 27 Premier League matches. Ben lined up in our last 27 matches in all competitions and in the most crucial part of last season, and was part of that defence that conceded just 8 goals as we won 10 of our last 14 in the Premier League, finishing with 3 consecutive clean sheets as we clinched 4th spot on the final day. He also weighed in with a crucial equalising goal on our way to a 5-1 win against Newcastle in April. Capped 74 times by his country, Ben, alongside teammate Joe Rodon, played a huge part as Wales beat Ukraine in a playoff in June to qualify for the World Cup for the first time since 1958. Talking about signing this brand new contract, Ben Davies said, "I'm delighted to sign my new contract. After last season and the summer the club's just had, there's no more exciting time to be at the club. I'm enjoying my football, and when the opportunity from the club came up to extend my contract, I was more than happy to do so. I've had some really enjoyable times here at Tottenham. It really feels like home, and now the story continues. This is a significant amount of time in football, especially when a career is quite short, and in football, people move around a lot. It's an honour for me to be here and keep going. There's still a good core of us who have been here for a long time now. It's the same faces now, just in the team, but around the building every day, it becomes a family." Now, lots of reports have been published about this story. Troy Parrott possibly going to Preston North End for next season on loan. This report is from the Daily Mail, and it states that Tottenham opened talks with Preston over loan deal for Troy Parrott, with Middlesbrough, Sunderland and Queen's Park Rangers also showing an interest in the 20-year-old striker. It states that Tottenham are in talks with Preston North End over a deal to loan out striker Troy Parrott. The striker joined his fellow Spurs teammates on their pre-season visit to Seoul in South Korea earlier this month. And it then goes on to say that Parrott flourished during a loan spell at MK Dons last term, scoring 8 goals and assisting a further 7 in 41 League One appearances. The Lancashire Post are stating that Tottenham Hotspur striker set for Preston North End medical. Preston North End are reportedly closing in on the signing of Tottenham Hotspur youngster Troy Parrott on a season-long loan deal. Now, there has been lots of speculation in the last couple of months linking Tottenham Hotspur to Alessandro Bastoni, the Inter Milan centre-back. Well, a report has just been published by the Evening Standard, and they are stating that Tottenham target Alessandro Bastoni has ruled out leaving Inter Milan for many more years. It states that Spurs made a left-sided centre-back a priority for the summer transfer window with Alessandro Bastoni their first choice target. However, talks failed to progress and Spurs moved on to other targets, with Barcelona's Clement later joining on loan for the season. Alessandro Bastoni has now discussed his future, insisting he never thought about leaving his boyhood club. He has come out and said, "I never had the slightest doubt about leaving Inter Milan. Here I have everything and I need to feel good and express myself at my best." Bastoni then went on to say, "I feel great with my teammates, with the club. I adore Milan, so why would I go elsewhere? I'm happy to be here. I see myself for many more years with this shirt, and in the meantime, I hope to win a lot more." Back to the report from the Evening Standard, it states that Milan Skriniar is another to be linked with an Inter exit this summer to both Spurs and Chelsea, among other European giants. And Bastoni hopes his best friend stays put, adding, "He embodies the Inter spirit." Bastoni stated, "Inter has integrated perfectly over the years and we have integrated with him in the department we have built together. Plus he is my best friend in the group. It would really be a shame to leave us right now. I hope that he stays here. I think we will still do a lot of great things together here." Tottenham Hotspur and South Korean star Heung-min Son has been talking about his relationship with Harry Kane and said, "We are really close, we understand each other very well and we also know how the other is off the pitch. Harry Kane and I know what the other likes. It is really special." Sonny then went on to say, "We have already made 41 goals together. What Harry Kane and I have in common is that we both have a lot of greed and have the strong will to always improve. Even beyond football skills, our mindsets are similar. I want to continue this record that I have set with my teammate, although our record will be broken one day. Even when we're training, if one of us makes an assist for the other goal, we joke around saying, 'Hey, this is our 42nd goal now.'" Now, my thoughts on these stories in today's episode. Let's start with the Ben Davies one. I'm absolutely over the moon for the Tottenham Hotspur defender. He has had a fantastic season, a fantastic year. Of course, he will be going to the World Cup at the end of this year in Qatar with Wales, the first time that they have qualified for the World Cup since 1958, as Tottenham Hotspur's official announcement stated as well. But what a season. What a season he had last year. When I think about last season, finishing top four, I think about two players that really upped their game since Antonio Conte come in early November. Eric Dyer and Ben Davies. Ben Davies was absolutely superb last season and he thoroughly deserves this brand new contract. So I'm absolutely delighted for him. Now, the Troy Parrott one, of course, he went out on loan to MK Dons last season and he needs another loan because I don't think he's going to get much game time under Antonio Conte, certainly with the likes of Richarlison coming in as well. And I think that game time at Spurs will be very limited for players like him. So it's probably best for him to go out, get game time. Some people would argue, well, put him in the under-23s, but it is a completely different level. He needs league football experience. So it is definitely, the best thing for him to do. Go out to Preston, get some game time, grab some goals, grab some assists, get some good experience, come back at the end of next season, and then bang on Antonio Conte's door asking for game time in the Premier League. But wishing him all of the very best for next season. Now, Heung-min Son talking about Harry Kane, it is just so wonderful. And I tell you what, when you see these two in interviews together, the way that they look at one another, the way that they smile with one another, I've never known such love for two footballers, certainly at Tottenham and in the Premier League. It is just so wonderful to watch. But the chemistry that they have on and off the pitch is simply incredible. And I'm hoping that those two are on fire, as they have been in pre-season so far, but on fire in the Premier League next season. And of course, put a trophy in the cabinet, because I tell you what, if anyone deserves trophies at Spurs, it is definitely Heung-min Son and Harry Kane. And the Bastoni one, he clearly doesn't want to leave Inter Milan. His agent come out and said it. He's now come out and said it himself. He wants to stay at Milan. He wants to win things with Inter Milan. Good luck to him. Tottenham Hotspur have clearly moved on from this target. Of course, he was Antonio Conte's top target. But we didn't get the man because he didn't want to leave. And, you've got to respect that. We've got to move on. We have moved on. Clement has come in on a season-long loan. But I have absolutely no doubt that Fabio Parrott and Antonio Conte will be targeting more centre-backs. And I believe that they will probably sign another one before the season starts, just to give us you know, a little bit more backup and, you know, give us more strength and depth. But I tell you what, when you saw that bench, you know, we put out a decent starting 11, you know, the same starting 11 as what started games last season. But when you saw that bench against Rangers on Saturday with all of the brand new signings, I tell you what, it does now look a real quality squad. Not only a real quality starting 11, but a real quality squad with a lot of depth, which is very, very exciting to see. Now, thanks for watching and thanks for listening. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do hit that subscribe button. Also, like and share. And if you're listening to this on an audio platform, please do hit that follow button and leave a review if you can. And also, please do check out the channel sponsors, OneFootball, Zooch Converters, William Hill, and Live Football on TV. Enjoy the rest of your day, and I'll see you on the next one. Until then, come on, you Spurs.